everybody. It's been forever since I've done a video. I've been busy, leaving me alone. So, I've missed a lot of movie reviews that I actually have still been seeing movies. So, I'm going to go through very quickly and basically just give a little summary and a score of all the movies I've missed. There are 3 movies I've seen that I'm going to leave off of this because I've seen them recently. I'm actually going to do full reviews on them. But, here we go. I'm just going to bounce around here. So, Tomorrowland, this seems to be a pretty polarizing release among people. I know a couple people who hated this movie. 2 people in particular who I know hated this movie. But, I thought it was actually a decent movie, actually. I thought the little girl, her name's escaping me right now. She was really good. I thought the movie was fine. I didn't think it was bad or anything. Some of the things people have been saying I think are warranted. Some of them just aren't. So, I'd probably give Tomorrowland like a B-, probably. I thought it was a decent movie, but you know, nothing really special. Let's bounce up to this little movie I saw called The Stanford Prison Experiment. It's actually a really good film. Brings up some interesting questions about morality and society and, you know, crap like that. It's actually a deeply flawed movie in some ways, but I think that what it does well makes up for it pretty well and makes it one of the better movies I've seen this year. But probably give that a A-, probably. Sure. My throat's like killing me right now. Let's bounce down to Cinderella. So, I saw Cinderella. Why is it below Tomorrow? I don't want to change that. And I saw that way earlier in the year, actually, when I was still technically filming videos. And I just didn't really get around to it. And I actually thought it was a pretty charming movie. Nothing special or original. Nothing where it was done that was like made the movie stand out. But it was just a nice little adaptation of Cinderella. It was cute. It was vibrant. It was fun. And I'd give it a B. It was nice. Okay, let's talk about Jurassic World. Okay, as we all know, this is like a huge hit. This is gigantic, and I freaking thought this movie was so lame. Yeah, I'm not gonna be around the bush. I didn't like that movie. I didn't like Jurassic World at all. It wasn't exciting to me. I mean, I love Chris Pratt, but he didn't get to do anything interesting in the movie. He was just kind of boring. They didn't let him be Chris Pratt. And there's just a bunch of other reasons. I liked a couple of scenes, but there was just so many scenes where I cringed. It was just really lame to me. I'd give it probably like a C-, maybe even a D+. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It just wasn't very good. Now let's talk about a movie I like. Okay, so I saw Inside Out, and I've seen it actually 3 times now, because this is actually, I think, one of the top 3 best movies made this year. Don't really have a ton to say about it. I don't really want to say anything about it. I think that if you haven't seen it, just go watch it, because you can just rent it now, so go watch it if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, we can all agree that it was pretty amazing, and I cried twice, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I'd give it an A. I don't think it's an A+. I don't give those out easily, so A. My throat is like, I hate you. Okay, let's go with Black Mass. I saw Black Mass. Duh. I just wouldn't be talking about it. It was decent. You know, as a fan of mobster movies and gangster movies, it was a pretty well shot, well done movie. I don't think we really brought anything new to the table, but you know, the whacking scenes, well done, not original, but well done. I liked the cast. Johnny Depp did really well, you know, his makeup was distracting the whole time. What's his name? The guy who plays Tom in Great Gatsby, I don't remember his name at this point. Joel Edgerton. He's really boring, like he seems to be in a lot of his movies. I don't know what's up. He obviously has some talent, but he's so forgettable. Jesse Plemons from Breaking Bad is in there. He was okay, I guess. He was kind of a supporting character. He was good though. The man Adam Scott was in it for like 1 scene. Hurrah, hurrah. I'm rambling now. It was decent. It was a good movie, I guess. Just the violent scenes were good. They were well shot. They were effective. just some of the dialogue, like the interactions, just didn't really get to me. I'd give it like a probably like a B minus. Oh shit. Okay, okay, let's talk about Marvel, because I'm a huge Marvel fan. Ant-Man. I can't believe I didn't get around to reviewing this. I really liked this movie a lot. I think it might actually be a little low on that list. I might actually move it up. Yeah, I thought this was really good, actually. I'm a big, I like Paul Rudd a lot. I like Michael Douglas, so like Evangeline Lilly, and the one thing I've seen in rings, I don't watch Lost. And I thought it was a really good movie. It's not like Marvel's best or anything, but it was fun. I liked the cameo. I'm not going to talk about. That'd be a spoiler. But what's really weird about the movie is that it's very like condensed. It's not very like epic. It's very small scale, which obviously makes sense for the character. But I think it was very interesting the way they went down that road, and I liked it a lot actually. And I think that, well, I think I would have preferred Edgar Wright's version. I like what we got, and I think it was just fine, and I think it was a good movie. I'd give it like a B plus. It was fun. It was really good. Let's see. I talked about that. Let's go with Southpaw. I saw Southpaw the same day I saw another one of these movies I haven't talked about, because I'm gonna go on a rant when I get there. But I thought that this was a nice little movie. It was super unoriginal. It was super formulaic. You saw everything coming. Jake Gyllenhaal is obviously amazing, because he's one of my favorite actors right now. He did a really great job. But I just didn't think he was that, or I didn't think the movie itself really gave him much to like help him. He did a lot by himself, and it was fine. It was super long. It was way too long, but it was a good movie. I'd give it like a B, probably a B. It sounds good. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies to talk about. 5? Jeez, I want to hurry this up. Okay, let's talk about Mad Max. Okay, I love this movie too. Thought this was a fantastic movie. I may have actually, did I do a review on this? I don't think so. I thought Tom Hardy, my man, was amazing. Charlize Theron was amazing. I love the way the movie was directed. It was fantastic. The action was perfect. There's nothing wrong with it at all, action-wise. And I just think that this is an amazing movie, and everyone should go see it. I'd give it an A. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go down now to Crimson Peak. I almost forgot to mention this. I saw this recently, so I guess I could have done a review of it separately, but I'm just going to talk about it here. I'll be straight up, I didn't like this movie very much. I had high hopes for it. I like the cast. Obviously, Guillermo del Toro. I'm probably pronouncing that so wrong. I'm sorry. You're a master. I love your movies. I didn't think he really brought his A game to this movie, really. I didn't think that the big thing, like the big motivation behind Tom Hiddleston and Jessica Chastain's reason for wanting girl, I can't pronounce her name, was very compelling or interesting. I was like, okay, that's what I assumed it would be. I thought it would be something, I thought it would be a surprise. It didn't really scare me. It had some nice moments. There's a great scene of violence early on in the movie that, while it was jarring, is incredibly effective, but after that it was just kind of D+, not very great, honestly. Jeez, my phone just locked. See, I got 3 more to do. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Now, I must preface this thing. I hadn't watched any of the Mission Impossibles before I saw this, but I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I thought that it was a well-done action movie. Some of the set pieces were fantastic, like the motorcycle chase, and the scene in the opera house, that was fantastic. The story was a little bit muddled. I wasn't crazy about that. I probably had some problems to it. The ending isn't amazing. It was kind of anticlimactic. But I thought it was a really good movie, and I think that a lot of people will enjoy this. And people seem to have enjoyed this. And I'd probably give it an A-. I thought it was really good. Let's see. 1, 2. You got 2 more. Okay, Straight Outta Compton. I am a big rap fan, so I thought this was a really good movie. I know it wasn't factual, There's a lot of problems with the accuracy of the movie, like some of the things they glossed over, like the beef between Easy and Dre. But overall, in terms of just how it was made as a movie, it was compelling, it was effective. It was kind of a standard biopic, but it was done so well that it really didn't bother me. I thought that it did a really good job of really capturing these people's lives and who they really are in essence, even if the actual facts of the movie weren't 100% realistic. And it was pretty great. I mean, obviously, you know, some rap things, you know, like that kind of only hardcore rap fans would like, you know, when Snoop Dogg walks in, he's like, yo, I'm Snoop, you know, like, Suge Knight's all like, who the hell are you? Huh? You know, giving him the crazy eye, because, you know, Suge Knight. And Snoop Dogg, who doesn't look anything like Snoop Dogg, but I knew it was Snoop Dogg, because I heard that Snoop Dogg had made it. It wasn't, you know, an actor playing Snoop Dogg, was not Snoop Dogg. He came and didn't look anything like the actual Snoop Dogg, but I knew it was him, because, you know, I know that whole thing, and he was like, yo, I'm Snoop. And, you know, Tupac's appearance in the studio for like a minute. Like, you know, stuff like, you know, I'm not saying people who don't enjoy rap wouldn't like that, because, you know, people know who Tupac is. But I don't know if they'd enjoy it the way, like, you know, hardcore rap fans would. But I enjoyed that personally. And not that it really elevated the movie in any way, please. It was just a fun little thing. And some people might get put off by that. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to stop talking. A is good. Okay, the last one I'm going to talk about today is Paper Towns. This movie was an unmitigated piece of shit. Yeah, I didn't like this at all. I wasn't crazy about The Fault in Our Stars last year. I think I actually did do a review for that, and if I have, I'll link it here. But I didn't think that this was 10 times worse. I thought, you know, maybe, because I liked Nat Wolff in that a lot, and he's so boring and bland in this movie. The changes they made from the book, I'm not going to be one of those guys, but the changes they made were wildly sexist in a couple parts, and they just really made a really shitty movie. It was just terrible. I can't believe how... I could go on for hours about the problems in this movie, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to give it an F, because there are a couple moments I liked, so a D-, but geez, it's freaking terrible, man. It was a terrible movie. And everybody will agree. I know people who like the movie. And if you liked it, that's great. I mean, I never have any problem with movies making people happy, and if people enjoyed it, good for them. There was the cameo in the movie was pretty great. I mean, let's be real here. That's like the best scene in the whole movie. So, and it was well done in the book, but the way they did in the movie was even better, actually. And that's my reviews. If you've seen any of these and you want to like refute my opinion, you know, comment below. I'm back. Thanks for subscribing. Peace out.